Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Virgos. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is going to be a look at some harsh truths that you guys may be needing to hear to succeed in the month of March 2021. So let's go ahead and get into it. If you are new here, welcome. Make sure that you do subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if you want a personal, check out the description box. Virgos, the harsh truths that they need to hear for March 2021. Okay, we have protection. We have will. Ooh, we have peace and darkness. Interesting two cards to come out together. Well, actually, no, I'm just going to take... Well, I'll just take it because I already pulled it. We have self-love as well. And then let's pull 3 of these. Harsh truths that my Virgos need to hear for March 2021. And of course, we'll cover these at the end. These cards are going everywhere. What the heck? Okay, so let's go ahead and discuss these. So the first harsh truth that we're going to discuss here is going to be this card. So protection. So with this card, the first harsh truth here, there's a need for you guys to make sure that you're protecting your energy. And when I say this, this is in a way where you guys are just being more self-aware in terms of the people that you invite in your energy, being more self-aware in the terms of what you allow yourself to entertain or get worked up about. Like, this is beyond just other people like being in your life. This is more of what you're paying attention to. And listen to what I'm saying. Paying with your energetic currency, your attention to. This can be toxic, low vibrational things. This is like listening to like negative thoughts that are keeping you from taking action. So this protection is beyond just, like I said, relationships outside of you, but this is your relationship with your inner self and making sure that you're not taking in things that will taint the work that you've been already kind of doing in terms of personal growth. A lot of you have really grown into a new individual or grown into new perspectives over even the last year. And there's a need for you to make sure you're preserving that work that you've done. Some of you also, this is protecting yourself in terms of like your sexual energy, making sure you're not having people who have negative spirits attach themselves to you through sexual encounters. That's another thing that kind of came through. Now we have the will card. So with this, there's a need for you guys to make sure. I don't know, for some reason, the way I'm feeling about this card, there's a need for you guys to make sure that you're... How do I put this into words? That you guys understand that, yes, you guys are going through a lot of different changes in terms of your situation. But understand through all these different changes, you get stronger and stronger and your perspective gets bigger and bigger. So this is your ability to manifest more. This is your ability to now have full control, especially over the way that you see things and the way that you even emotionally take things in. So with this card, there's a need for you guys to make sure you're not... Let me just get you to the point. Make sure you guys are not taking like life lessons as a personal attack. That's like the message I immediately got looking at this card. I know that this card has nothing to do with that, but this intuitive message. Some of you, it's like you're taking your life lessons as personal attacks, and understand that the universe is never personally trying to attack you. It's more of us going through life lessons or experiences merely for the fact that that's what we're here to do. Like, I think we forget as humans, because things are so good, we have places to live and all these things. And I wouldn't even technically say this is good. I mean, if it was that good, we would be, living for free. But we get caught up in the fact that we live such good lives that everything's supposed to be perfect. And that's actually not real. That what would be the point of coming here? To learn if everything's perfect. You're not learning anything. So that was just a piece of information. Understand, everybody goes through life lessons. It doesn't matter who you are. People go through divorces. People go through, it doesn't matter how spiritual you are, how rich you are. It does not matter. If you go to any spiritual person and they tell you that you're absolved from any life experiences just because you're spiritual, that's a lie. And that's not something to subscribe to, because then you'll constantly be let down and be in more misery than you started. Now, we do have darkness. So with this card, I'm about to get into you guys again. So another harsh truth that you guys may be needing to hear: at your darkest moments is the best time to manifest. Again, if you're an alchemist, you already know we turn lead into gold here. We don't play victim in dark times. We use the dark times to benefit us, to help us. So if you're experiencing a dark time where you feel lonely and you want love, this is now the time to pour into yourself in terms of looking your best and going out there and attracting love that's more in alignment with you, instead of settling for things that aren't. With a dark time where you may be struggling financially, now is the time for you to get creative and create several streams of income so that you don't have to struggle in the future. So, harsh truth you guys may be needing to hear is your perspective is what keeps you in a dark place longer than necessary. If you have a negative perspective in terms of your situation, you have a negative perspective in terms of you getting out of that situation, you're going to stay in a dark place because your mind's not even in a place to where you're doing anything to fix it. So mindset has a lot to do with the dark experiences that we go through and how long we go through them. Now, another thing that I see here, we do have peace, and another harsh truth is you guys need to prioritize your peace of mind. Some of you have been really neglecting to do for you, and some of you are just now learning how to kind of get back into that rotation of putting yourself first in terms of your peace of mind. But there's a need for you to prioritize that. And when I say this is making sure that you're not throwing yourself on the line for other people who won't do the same for you, or people who constantly show you that they don't even appreciate it. There's also a need for you guys to kind of get back into meditation if this is something that you were into before. You may have been, not as active with it. And then the last card of these, we have self-love, and kind of straightforward, needing to prioritize self-love, needing to make sure that you guys are tuning into that vibration, most importantly, in order to attract more loving relationships with people. Because if you keep attracting bad relationships, that's a sign of either your discernment's off or there's a lack of self-love, or both. Because a lack of self-love will make you stay in a toxic relationship for way too long, for the sake of not wanting to make the other person feel like you left them behind, or feeling as if you missed out on something. But when you love yourself, you know that you're not missing out on anything. You're just moving to somebody who's more of a vibrational match. So, but anywho, continuing on, we also have my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. And this is kind of going hand in hand with what I said earlier, so I'm not going to drag it too much with this card. This is very true. Your outer experiences are literally a reflection of internally what's going on in the mind. What are you thinking? What's the thought process? How are you treating yourself? And that will let you know how your outer experience may have ended up the way that it is. We also have my fearless freedom. Yeah, my fearless freedom lights up the world. So with this card, there's a need for you guys to prioritize shining your light, because this is what's going to allow other people to kind of shine their light too. So you being yourself, being authentically you, showing aspects of yourself will make other people around you also feel more comfortable to open up. And this may create a chain reaction. And just beyond that, there's a need for you guys to just shine your light, period. Because this is going to help you. And when I say shine your light, this is show aspects of yourself that are unique to you. This is going to help you find your place in the world and also find people, like I said, who are in alignment with you. And then the last card we have, thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perception so that I can see what is of the highest good. And okay, so the harsh truth you guys may be needing to hear last is you need to express more gratitude in terms of understanding the bad and its purpose, or the good and the bad. Understand that there's good and bad that exists in everything. There's nothing that's 100% good. There's nothing that's 100% bad. It doesn't matter what it is. Okay. It does not matter well, we're not going to get into that. But there's a need for you to express a level of gratitude for coming to this point to where you can see things full circle, and possibly even getting a gratitude journal. This is a gratitude journal I literally just got last night, and I already didn't fill the bad boy up. Should give you guys a little flash. But get you a gratitude journal and just write the things that you're happy for. Okay. And this in itself will help shift your vibration, because to have a gratitude journal is to be in this vibration of appreciation. And this is how you keep attracting things. So this is what I see. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope that you did enjoy. If you did, make sure you thumbs this video up and subscribe. Check out the description box if you would like a personal, and I will see you in the next one.